Hello, my name is Eva Zaret. I was born October 9, 1936 in Budapest, Hungary. My maiden name was Klein. I came from a very big family, and um, during when the Holocaust, when the when Hungary was occupied by the Germans, uh, the Jews had to leave their homes, and we had to go. We lived with my father's parents for a while, and then my uncle's house, his family, and that was a Red Cross house. So we moved like 3 different times. And then from the Red Cross house, we went to the ghetto. Um, During that time, I saw a lot of terrible things. My father was taken to hard labor camp. He was 35. Um, and I saw him the last time. I have a picture of him. Um, and they took him, and for a year and a half, he was in hard labor camp. And then they released them to go back to Hungary, and 2,000 men had to dig their own grave and shut into it, and that's how my father was murdered. But his whole family was murdered. Only one cousin survived. Um, Many people were shot into the Danube River, um, or they were taken to Auschwitz. Um, there were the Hungarian Jews were kind of the last group of Jews that there were like the last year of the war, and 650,000 Jews lived in Hungary, and about 65% of them, or 70% of them, were murdered. And I saw a lot of horror and hatred, and when we were going to the ghetto, they took us all day to march, so the neighbors, our neighbors, can spit on us and yell at us that we are dirty Jews. We don't have, we should not live, we should be killed. And it's, I saw when we got to the ghetto, by the time we were liberated, it was only half of the people were dead in one corner, the other half were alive when the Russian army liberated us. And then I was very sick. My aunt took me to the Carpathian Mountain, and I was very upset what I saw and what I lived through. I was 8 years old. I was turning 8, and I didn't know whom to blame or how come I lost all those people and all the people who died. And I was talking to God all the time. And as I was walking one day, I found a little Torah scroll, and I took my yellow star that I had to wear, and I sewed the cover and embroidered the Star of David on both sides. And I told God that you can wear it now. I wore it till now because I kind of blamed God for what happened. But since then, I changed my mind. And I believe that God had nothing to do with it, that people have a choice, that God gave us the choice to choose good and or evil. And I saw a lot of evil happening, but I also saw good people even after the war. So I believe that when there is a lot of hatred, it boomerangs, and it's much better to love. And that's what I believe in.